Hi, I'm JMO from Xcase in the UK, www.xcase.co.uk. Today I'm going to look at a 4U chassis. It's based on our Xcase RM424 Pro. It's got these 24 hotswap caddies. The caddies themselves will take 2.5 inch and 3.5 inch drives, as well as SSDs. We include screws for SSDs as they can be a bit of a pain to find. Each of the caddies connects to a backplane. And on our standard 424 Pro, you would have 6 mini SAS connections like this one. However, this is an expander backplane, and what that means is basically instead of having to use a 24-port RAID card with 6 connections and 6 cables, you just need to use a 4-port RAID card and 1 cable. The RAID card or HBA card needs to support SAS topology, which pretty much most of the modern ones do. And so it allows you, instead of having to buy a 24-port card at close to £1,000, to buy a 4-port card at more like £200 to £250. And although the case is more expensive because of the expander backplane, it does save you around about £400 overall on a build. So it's still powered by 6 Molex connections. It will still take, as on the standard Pro version, a 2U single power supply, 2U redundant, or we supply brackets for a triple redundant Zippy RG3 or ATX power supply, standard one. You can fit a couple of 60mm fans at the rear there if you require. And as again with the normal 424 Pro, which you'll find videos on, you've got these 3 fans that if you connect via this lead to your motherboard, they're then controlled by the motherboard BIOS, and the whole system runs very quietly and only speeds up when things get a little bit warm. Now, this is a dual purpose chassis with the expander backplane. It's also got all the kit to make it a jbod. You've got an 808 to 808 cable, which would connect from your host box into this included card, which would then connect with this cable into your mini SAS port, and the RAID card from your host box, as long as it's got an external 808 port, will then control this box as well. If you don't want to have it as a jbod, you simply remove this little daughter board here, which is only a connection for your power supply and allows the system to be turned on and off, and just fit your motherboard and components as usual. The unit comes in at 650mm deep, and the backplane, again as per the standard 424 Pro, supports SGPIO, which means you'll be able to locate your drives and see warning flickers through the front caddies. You can take all types of board in this, anything from an ITX, micro ATX, standard ATX, up to a dual processor 12x13 board. It's of very good quality build. As I said, if you haven't seen the 4.2 Pro standard, perhaps just look at the video, because we've got one running and you'll see how quietly it does in fact run. On the front here we've just got your standard power switch, power light for hard drive if you have an internal hard drive, and lights for LAN activity. Just a note that you can, in fact, there's two brackets supplied to allow you to fit two internal SSDs or other 2.5-inch drives internally on the sidewall here. This blanking plate simply removes if you want to put a standard motherboard as opposed to a jbod. So there you have it, 424 Pro expander / jbod. Saves you money over a normal system build, or ready to connect directly to your main host, or in fact you could buy two of these, connect one as a server system and one as a jbod. Great, well that's it, thanks for listening, bye for now.